It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by Agile Dad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. All right, so with this being the holiday season, I thought it would be quite important to share something that I've discovered that I think everybody should have a chance to discover. So please let me explain. There is a document that you can download on the internet. It's easy to find. It's called Light the World. And the subtitle is Who Needs Your Light Today? And as we enter this holiday season, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter day Saints has put out this document to help us light the world for others. And you don't necessarily need to be a part of any specific church or even any Christian church to do some of the things that are being asked or some of the things that you see on this document. And I did one podcast episode already where I covered some of these, but I thought with this being the holiday season, and especially this week leading up to Christmas, that I might go through each one of these each day and talk about what we can do leading up to Christmas celebration on December 25th. And even if you're of another faith, these are things that you can do to help light the world for others. So let's get started. Let's pull a couple of these out. So the first one that I see here, and this one is specifically for today, it says, "We've been given a beautiful world, even in the middle of winter. Take time to share on social media how you see beauty all around you right now." This is quite the challenge and quite impressive. What I can tell you is a lot of times this ties to the gratitude journal. Sometimes we don't know exactly what we're grateful for or if we're showing gratitude for the right things. This is a good reminder that no matter what we believe and no matter who we believe created the world, that the world has been created with stunning beauty, whether you're in the mountains of northern Utah, whether you're in the red rocks of southern Utah, whether you're in the beautiful Grand Canyon or gorgeous Yellowstone Park, or whether you're on the other side of the world and experiencing the beauty of Estonia or the wonderful, wonderful land of Iceland or the beautiful continent of Australia with the outback that's so gorgeous, or islands in the South Pacific. There's just so many things you can do. It doesn't matter whether you're in Fiji or whether you're in the US. There's just so much to appreciate about all around us right now. And if we just take a moment, and I want to take this back closer to home, if you just take a moment and go outside and take a look around you and find at least five beautiful things to take a picture of today. Whether you're on your way to shopping or on your way to work or on your way to go grab, your favorite cup of beverage or wherever you're going, just take a minute and take a couple of snapshots. Even if you live in the middle of the city, I'm telling you now, I've been to New York City and Times Square. Christmas is gorgeous. There's just so many places you can go to where you can show an appreciation for the beauty of all the things around you. And I'm going to take it one step further. So while you're looking at all the beauty around you, remember that beauty doesn't necessarily need to be in architecture or in hand created things. Beauty can be in a smile of a person. Beauty can be in the joy that a couple is having as they're ice skating. Beauty can be in the face of a young child. Beauty could be in the face of a senior who might be having a lot more rough Christmas than we are, but we can see beauty in their wisdom and in their long term of being here with us. And I guess the reason I like this challenge so much is because it helps you to step outside of your own shoes. Now, I've been doing a lot of studying lately, and one of the proverbs that I recently came across, it was an ancient Indian proverb. And I'm sure you've all heard the term, in order to have empathy, you need to walk a mile in another person's shoes. But most people don't know the whole quote that surrounds that. It says, when seeking empathy, you should walk a mile in another man's shoes, but remember to take your shoes off first. And I think that's the important part, and that's the part that most people miss. That if you're trying to show empathy, but you're still coming in with a jaded view, with a biased view, and you're trying to show empathy and you're trying to look at the world around you, you may not see the world the same way as other people see it. So for today, I want to challenge you in an agile way, because it's Agile Podcast, to instead of looking at the world through your own colored sunglasses, take off your sunglasses and see the world for what it really is. Get rid of the bias, get rid of the filters, take some beautiful pictures, post them on social media, especially if you do it on LinkedIn or Facebook. Tag Agile Dad. We would love to see what you see as beauty in the world around you. And I can tell you now that I'm excited because I see beauty in the classes that I teach. I see beauty in my family. I even see beauty in Agile, where it helps people solve complex problems using a psychology based pragmatic approach. So it stops people from being driven into a very structured way of doing things, and it lets people experience what's around them and pivot and adjust based on those experiences. So I hope that you found value in this, and I hope that you can find beauty in the world today. Until next time, I encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Do take care.